Mary Ann, 2 years ago you were asked to run.
Can you talk into the microphone, please? Thank you.
2 years ago,
Thank you.
you were asked to run because your husband was prohibited by his state job from doing so.
I wasn't asked to run.
While you were running for office, you wrote many articles in the Advertiser making promises to the voters and taxpayers of the town. As you were questioning what others have written publicly today, I think it's only fair to question you as well. On September 5th, 2013, you stated in the Advertiser, "As a town resident for nearly 30 years, I pledge to work as hard for you as Rick has through the years, and to do so cooperatively with all fellow elected officials, regardless of political affiliation." However, what's been transpiring tonight looks more like confrontation than cooperation. You're not working with elected officials regardless of affiliation. You are working with non-elected officials trying to sabotage other elected officials' future. You've aligned yourself with another person that says one thing and does another in much the same way as you have. You and your cohorts are two of a kind, saying whatever sounds good, then stabbing your supporters and those that trusted you at your word square in the back. You claim to be a fiscal truth. It's hard to hear, Mary Ann, I understand. You claim to be a fiscal conservative, but have done nothing to demonstrate it. Just last week, you cost the town hundreds of dollars as you vetoed to not go into executive session. Voted not to go into executive session. An attorney was waiting to go over agreement settlements, and you wasted his time and will probably vote down the settlements as well because you don't have the time to review them. You single-handedly killed a $100 million development because, in your word, it's the last pristine commercial area left, completely ignoring the fact that it has sat undeveloped for the last decade and would have eased the traffic burden on Route 4. You pledged to cooperate, but you don't seem to understand the words, so let me help you out. Pledge. A solemn promise or agreement to do
Mary Ann left in case you didn't.
or refrain from doing something. Just to be clear, a solemn promise is also known as your word.
You should not allow personal attacks in a public
It's
meeting,
public.
Mr. Langley.
Cooperation. An act or instance of working or acting together for a common purpose or benefit. For the last 20 months, I have not witnessed you do one damn thing for the benefit of the town. For your benefit, yes. Settle scores and get revenge you think you're entitled to. Absolutely. To the town, nada. Your word of honor, I guess I know what it's worth. That's all I have to say, Mr. Supervisor.
Yeah, he's done.
My idiot bashed that woman.
This is painted at this time.
He's
a resident of this town, he can't do it.
Sure doesn't do you any justice.
I don't usually get up and talk. But after sitting here month after month and watching what has been going on, this has gone beyond childish and ridiculous. You allow somebody to put down something you personally do not like, Mr. Langley, and do not give him time off and do not tell him to shut up. Yet, if somebody says something against you, you start talking, you start insulting them, and you stop them from talking as quickly as you possibly can. So when are you going to be even? When are you going to be correct? Because you are not. You give people dirty looks. You make snide little looks at people. I watch you all the time. You are not worth East Greenbush paying you any money for anything. And allowing that man to say what he does month after month even shows how even much lower you are. This has got to stop. I am not here to waste my time listening to petty little shit from anybody, especially from that.
Is there anyone else?